You wake up at 3 a.m., certain you were just somewhere else entirely, a place that felt completely real, with people, sounds, and weight. Within 60 seconds, it's gone. Scientists have been trying to explain that experience for over a century, and they still don't agree on the answer. Dreams have fascinated humans long before modern science arrived to complicate things. Ancient Egyptians believed dreams were messages delivered by the gods. The Greeks built entire temples where the sick would sleep, hoping divine visions would reveal their cure. And in 1899, Sigmund Freud published what he called the most important book of his career, The Interpretation of Dreams, arguing that dreams were a disguised window into our unconscious desires. Freud's ideas dominated the conversation for decades, but modern neuroscience has largely moved on, and what replaced his theories is considerably stranger. The first major breakthrough came in 1953, when University of Chicago researchers Eugene Aserinsky and Nathaniel Kleitman discovered REM sleep, rapid eye movement sleep. They noticed that during certain phases of sleep, the sleeper's eyes darted rapidly beneath their lids, and their brain activity spiked to levels nearly identical to being awake. When they woke people during REM sleep, the subjects almost always reported vivid dreams. Suddenly, dreaming had a biological address. But knowing where dreams live didn't explain what they're for. The leading theory today is memory consolidation. During REM sleep, the brain appears to replay and reorganize experiences from the day, strengthening important memories and quietly discarding the ones it doesn't need. Studies have shown that people who sleep after learning a new skill perform significantly better the next day than those who don't. And rats navigating mazes have been observed replaying their routes in precise neural patterns while they sleep. Dreams, in this view, are the byproduct of the brain doing its filing, the mental images we experience while the system sorts and stores. A second theory takes a more evolutionary angle. Finnish neuroscientist Antti Revonsuo proposed that dreams function as a kind of threat simulation, a safe rehearsal space where the brain runs emergency scenarios. This would explain why nightmares are so common and so vivid, and why the threats in our dreams so often feel disproportionately dangerous. Your brain, in this model, isn't tormenting you, it's training you. But not everyone is convinced either theory captures the full picture. In 1977, psychiatrists J. Allen Hobson and Robert McCarley proposed what they called the activation synthesis model. Their argument was blunter. Dreams are largely meaningless. During REM sleep, the brainstem fires random electrical signals upward. The cortex, the part of the brain responsible for narrative and meaning, receives this noise and does what it always does. It tries to make a story out of it. The vivid, bizarre, emotionally charged experience we call a dream is simply the brain improvising a plot around signals that don't have one. The uncomfortable truth is that none of these theories fully explains why dreams feel so real, why the grief of losing someone in a dream lingers after waking, why some people solve problems in their sleep, why certain dreams return again and again across decades. The neuroscience explains the mechanism. It doesn't yet explain the experience. What researchers do agree on is that dreaming is not random or optional. People deprived of REM sleep become irritable, unfocused, and emotionally dysregulated, even if they get plenty of non-REM sleep. Whatever dreams are doing, the brain insists on doing it. So the next time you wake at 3 a.m., certain you were just somewhere real, know that your brain spent the night working, consolidating, simulating, or simply making meaning out of noise. Which of those it was doing, science is still trying to figure out. And perhaps that's exactly what makes the question worth asking.